When my husband called, I could instantly hear the excitement in his voice. "Tonight, I have an incredible surprise for you," he announced, his enthusiasm unmistakable. "Dress your best and wait for me." His words sent a rush of anticipation through me. Over the years, we had perfected the art of keeping our relationship exciting, but I had no idea what he had planned for that evening. Determined to make the most of it, I devoted hours to getting ready. I applied my makeup with precision, enhancing the features I knew he loved most. My dress, his favorite, hugged my figure in a way I knew would captivate him. Soft waves cascaded over my shoulders as I gave myself one final glance in the mirror. Excitement buzzed through me as I settled into the dimly lit living room to wait. Minutes stretched into an hour, then two. Just as restlessness began to creep in, the doorbell rang. My heart pounded as I opened the door, only to be met with an unexpected sight. My husband stood there, but he wasn't alone. Beside him were my best friend, Clara, her husband, Alex, and a man I had never seen before. His presence was both unsettling and intriguing. He was tall, composed, and carried himself with an effortless confidence that made it impossible to look away. "Hello," he greeted, his voice deep and smooth. I soon learned his name was Ethan, but it wasn't just his name that left an impression. It was the undeniable magnetism he exuded. The evening unfolded effortlessly. We gathered around the dining table, engaged in lively conversation, laughter spilling freely between us as we exchanged stories. Clara's playful antics kept us entertained, and the warmth of the gathering settled around me like a comforting embrace. Yet, beneath it all, my husband's mischievous grin told me the night was far from over. As the last plates were cleared, he suddenly stood, drawing everyone's attention. His voice, rich with excitement, sliced through the air. "No, no, no, the night is just beginning. It's time to explore something new." Before I could process his words, Alex's hand landed lightly on my shoulder. His touch was gentle but deliberate. I turned toward him just as he shifted his gaze to Clara, then leaned in and kissed her. A sharp breath caught in my throat. Disbelief. And something else, something thrilling, rushed through me in an unexpected wave. Before I could react, Ethan stepped closer, his presence both unsettling and intoxicating. My pulse quickened. Alex's fingers trailed from my shoulder to my neck, sending a shiver down my spine. Ethan's eyes held mine, his gaze intense, unreadable. "Relax," he murmured, his voice soothing yet commanding. "Just be in the moment." The world around me seemed to blur. My senses sharpened, every touch and glance heightened. Alex's lips brushed my cheek, featherlight yet deliberate. Ethan lingered close, too close, his nearness igniting a sensation I had never expected. And just like that, the night took a turn I never saw coming. I was caught between them, the weight of their attention awakening something within me, something I had never fully acknowledged before. From across the room my husband watched, his eyes gleaming, not with jealousy but with approval. "Perhaps tonight could be even more thrilling," Ethan whispered, his voice smooth, teasing. "If you make him just a little envious." Alex's hands trailed down my arms, achingly slow, each touch deliberate. The air between us thickened with unspoken anticipation. I turned my gaze toward my husband, searching his face for hesitation, for even the slightest flicker of uncertainty. But there was none. Emboldened by his unwavering gaze, I leaned into Ethan, allowing the moment to unfold naturally, without resistance. "Do you enjoy watching me?" I asked, my voice soft yet steady. My husband chuckled, nodding, his smile widening with amusement. His approval sent a thrill through me. Ethan's arms wrapped around me, drawing me closer, while Alex's fingers traced delicate, lazy patterns along my skin. The electricity of their combined presence sent a shudder through me. I surrendered to the moment, to the unspoken agreement that had woven itself between us all. As the night deepened, the lines between curiosity and indulgence blurred, leaving only the raw intensity of shared experience. Every glance, every breath, Every whispered touch carried an unspoken promise, one of trust, of exploration, of absolute freedom. There was no shame, no hesitation, no regret, only the pure exhilaration of surrendering to the moment. Long after the night faded into memory, as I lay beside my husband, I reflected on what had transpired. It had been more than just an impulsive encounter. It had been a revelation, a testament to the unshakable trust we had built, a celebration of the depth of our connection, a night that redefined us.